Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2. Yeah, we're part 2 of our first season of the Jacksonville Jaguars rebuild fantasy draft. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And we are currently 4-0 on the season. I don't think there's going to be much to rebuild to this at the rate we are going. So, let me get this set up here. Go ahead and pull that up to there. Move this to here. A few things I gotta do here real fast on my setup. And we should be good. Alright, guys. So, we are on a hot start. Even though our team is very injured. A lot of players on IR, a lot of players hurt for a bit. Losing Julio Jones for like 4 or 5 weeks. We got one more week till he comes back. James Washington, Samuel, and Jefferson have been carrying the weight, though, along with Kareem Hunt and Jerick McKinnon. Defensively, we've got Bobby Wagner. Our defense is actually relatively healthy, so I'm not as worried about it as I am the offense that keeps getting hurt. We're definitely looking for a replacement for McCourty. And we're playing defense against this Houston Texans team. I think we took a look at them before we jumped off, but I want to refresh my memory on who's over here. Kirk Cousins with Andy Dalton, both aging quarterbacks. Aaron Jones, Tariq Cohen, Derek Watt, DJ Chark Jr., Laviska Shenault. Young receiving core. O-line's pretty solid. Yeah, their O-line's very solid. We're probably not going to get much pressure in there on Kirk Cousins. Edge rushers look alright. Tackle. They had like no middle linebackers, didn't they? Yeah, they had like a terrible middle linebacker. So we're going to jump in and play the defensive play edge of this game. Let's get right on into this game here, and we will see what we can do. Coding overload. I'm using, like, no power to my PC. What are you talking about, OBS? Alright, so we are on defense right away. Texans getting the ball. Running a 3-wide receiver set. We're going to go ahead and throw a small blitz package in case they are running, which they are. Oh, and we get a fumble right away. Okay. I'll take that fumble. Get Pat Mahomes that ball right out the get-go. Let's see what his season stats are. 1 interception, over 1,000 yards, and 14 touchdowns. 80 for 116. 80 of 116. So he's having a very solid year for us here. Very good scheme fit. We want this in normal speed. Alright, we're at a 2nd and goal here. Next week we get our superstar X-Factor wide receiver Julio Jones back. Even got Halski getting the extra point after. And they're running a 2 running back Two wide receiver sets. So that's probably gonna be a run. Yep, and that was right up the gut, and they weren't getting anywhere on that one. Hendrickson getting the stop there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Right, another 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end. The last time they came out of this, they ran. They did not this time, but Bobby Wagner getting in there. We do not have Miles Jack on this team. Bobby Wagner, we do.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Kirk Cousins not able to get rid of that ball before getting taken down. And that is going to go for a Bobby Wagner sack. We're going to commit to this pass here. Oh, and I couldn't get placed there. Trying to reach out for that first down. Kirk Cousins getting a 15-yard pass, but not enough. Yeah, Aaron Jones for a first down. I just hit a switch. So we are going to receive our first punt of the day. Yeah, special teams might be able to do something this game. There we go. We get a little space. We get a little space from McKinnon here. He's going to get out to about the 35. He's at the 33. Has a 12-yard return. It's much better than last time we played. Offense with a penalty there. 10-yard catch by Nick Boyle, who's back. Kareem Hunt with an 8-yard run. We are definitely mixing it up a little bit here. Thrown away pass by Mahomes. Oh. First and goal, and Kareem Hunt in for his first touchdown of the game. Another good extra point by Gostkowski, and we are back on the defense. I thought it would be a little bit harder for us to get back here against this O-line. There's the O-line I was expecting. Big, bully bodies, stopping a lot of our guys there. I'm going to shift this lineup on them here. They're going to have to be forced to take some blocks. Jones is going to try to bounce it to the outside. Julio Jones out for another week, and then we got a bunch of guys out for the season. Not seeming like too much of an issue for us, though. This really looks like a run. It is not, but they're going to dump it off to the running back. Bobby Wagner with a huge hit causing the fumble, but it goes out of bounds. 2 yards short of the first. They got really lucky there that it landed right on top of Jones and went out of bounds. Now, I don't know if we're going to have enough on our defense here to run man, but we're going to try. And Bobby Wagner saying no first downs for you.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.
And they're going to kick this out at the 38. Okay.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Let's get this offense out here that's still humming. So far in the season, Kareem Hunt with 3 touchdowns, 382 yards, and 90 touches on the ball. It's a lot of touches. And that's a nice pass to Van Jefferson. There we go. We're starting to move. We're still moving this ball, and a passing touchdown to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdowns now. 1 through the air, 1 on the ground. Yeah, that's going to be a first down. It should be a first down. The 2nd and inches. I'm pretty sure he caught that on the other side of the line, but I'm not going to complain. And we're going to go now into the 2nd quarter.
With the score, Jaguars 21, Texans nothing.
Texans still trying to get their first score of the drive. Oh! And a big fake! A play action that just about everybody bet on. Nice play action by Kirk Cousins. And now they're starting to get some momentum to roll down the field. Coach over here talking to this defense, telling them they got to get some plays, make some stops. I don't know why it forced me through that hole. I was more content going through that left side where there was more of an opening. But it forced me off to the right. A little ridiculous. There you go. There's a nice little stop by Simmons. And you're still yelling at that defense, aren't you? That's another first down for Houston. We're getting shredded by Kirk Cousins now at this point. And he just about takes a sack, but he gets the ball out of there, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Has all day in that pocket. I'm surprised Houston's not undefeated, too. Ooh, and that's a drop pass. He should have had that.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And they get 3 points on the board here. And our hot-handed offense is going to take over. Ooh, and we get sacked. So we're going to finally punt the ball away. They're going to finally hold us to a 3 and out. And Houston seemed to find some hope here. They had a really nice drive there. Just didn't capitalize with a touchdown. Making sure they blocked Bobby Wagner over there.
Number 33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And that's another drop pass.
Intended for Aaron Jones.
They're just like continuously checking it down to the running back.
Diggs on the coverage.
Getting kind of annoying. I should have dropped back a little bit further. I didn't think he was going to come up there since he was covered up. Definitely not seeing this getting rewarded for pass committing. Oh, come on. Why you gotta give me that, like, lag spot there, like, when I go to switch players to tackle? Like, that's some crap, EA. I haven't run the ball for a while, so I'm going to guess they should probably be getting close. Oh, this is a pass. Oh, come on. Give me the guys that I want. Quit throwing me to the other side of the field. Like, have they given up on the run game? I feel like they're giving up on the run game. I'm giving up on, like, us being able to stop a freaking pass. Bobby Wagner on the nice sack there. Just nobody touching him. Nobody looking for him. It's 2 sacks now by Bobby Wagner. Oh, come on, Van Noy. You got to put a hand up, dude. So Houston down by 11 now. Offense is starting to slow down a bit. There we go. That's the offense we're looking for. Them big throws by Mahomes. Seconds. We still have a timeout, guys. Come on. 4 seconds. There we go. Steven Gostkowski going to get that 3 points. Up by 2 touchdowns. And we get the ball back first in the second half. Had to grab a water, so I actually didn't see what happened. They're at the 27. Interception? Kind of quit running the ball so much. Passing game doing really well for Kirk Cousins here. A lot of it to Jones. 4 receptions for 47 yards for him today. We got to find a way to start shutting down this pass game. No matter what we've called zone or man coverage, it's just not working. Well, I went to call an adjustment there, but it's, got a lunge instead. Wagner fighting to get in there for a 3rd sack of the day. Can't get there, and they get another first down through the air.
14 more yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Oh my God, guys. They are just throwing it up on us like we're doing poopy. Poopy, poopy, poopy. Ooh! There we go. Miles Jack with a hit stick fumble. Calvin Noy is going to recover that one. Jones with his 3rd fumble of the day. You got to watch out for Wagner. Like Bobby Wagner is going to make those all the time. Kareem Hunt up to 400 yards now on the season. And 3 touchdowns. Running some of them trick plays, getting some runs by our wide receivers. There we go. That's a nice deep pass. Get them yards. Rack them up. There we go. Get Mahomes' arm in that throwing motion, guys. Get him throwing that ball down the field. Is that a first? No. 4th and 1. Ooh! We went for it. I had a burp and a cough at the same time there, and that hurt really bad. I think the strategy here is to try to get pressure back there on Kirk Cousins. Oh! Just knocked out Jones. That is a big TFL hit. Like, I was supposed to drop back into coverage, but instead I decided to go in for a blitz and paid off. Jones got knocked out. There we go. Kirk Cousins down for a sack. Now we're finally getting somewhere. I think that's Kyle Van Noy. I'm not sure. No, because Kyle Van Noy is normally in the back with me. And it's definitely not letting me see who it is to give him his credit. Oh, it is Kyle Van Noy. Bobby Wagner with a big hit stick there. And he is in the zone. Jerick McKinnon, definitely more of a juke than a spin back. Let's see where we get. Well, not a good rush there by Hunt on that one. Incomplete pass by Mahomes. In a 3rd and long situation, we run the ball. I mean, granted, Kareem Hunt's been doing well for us, but I didn't think he was doing quite that well. Wow, really? That's all it took? I'm already out of the zone. Trying to strip that ball out is what we're going to try to do. They're starting to get this pass game warmed up again. Upariki with a nice hit there.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
I want to try getting a little bit better with the D linemen. I feel it'll go a long way to, like, making my blitzing better with my middle linebackers. Ooh, and a nice broken up pass by Bobby Wagner there.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 1.
Gonna switch out to his zone. I'm going to be trying to avoid at least most of the players that I had on the previous rebuild. Oh! A nice spin move there. They're really trying. Bobby Wagner says no. Bobby Wagner is just bullying anybody that comes into his area, which is what we've got him for. And that's a sack. Wow, they get a sack when I get off the line. Go figure. Oh, I should have kept moving that way. I started to, and then I hesitated off of it. I thought he was covered enough. I thought the running back was going to come up through the middle. Ooh, nice deflection there.
Intended for DJ Chark. Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
There we go. Shed the first tackle, get him on the net. Let's go. They're trying so hard. They've converted every fourth down. Nope. That is a third sack for Bobby Wagner today. He is trying to get Defensive Player of the Week. He's forced like all three of our fumbles that we've forced too. Bringing in Van Noy off this outside here, but the 2-minute warnings hit. We definitely have this one in the books. They're just doing some garbage time stats now, but we're going to try see how Kyle Van Noy feels getting in here. Oh, he breaks off of people. Oh, I thought we had a pick. There are just so many bodies in there. I don't know why Kirk Cousins thought it was a good idea, but that's a turnover on downs. We should be able to just run the clock out here. Yep, that's a first. That should be a kneel time. There we go. Beat out Bill O'Brien. Kirk Cousins. He had a field day, though. Kirk Cousins actually threw very well. Our defense did very terrible against the run or against the pass. We had 2 of the 3 takeaways. We did have a takeaway somewhere, so I don't know if Mahomes threw his second pick of the year. Or if there was just a fumble. I do want to see, though. Mahomes threw a pick. Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Nick Boyle. I thought Kareem Hunt... Yeah, Kareem Hunt had a reception on the ground, too. We already know that Bobby Wagner forced 3 forced fumbles. No interceptions, and we recovered 2. Curtis Samuels, if we can get some physicality in on him to make it so his catching's at least in the 90s, he's going to be such a solid deep threat wide receiver for us. So leading the division at 5-0, that's a plus. This doesn't happen when you do a fantasy draft. and you get the #1 pick and you grab Patrick Mahomes. Get a weekly award. Yep, Bobby Wagner, 13 tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. Check out my kid real quick. He's gotten very quiet. Just chilling out, watching his shows. Oh, I have to upgrade him before I upgrade my punter. Doing that stupid glitch again. I do want to upgrade the punter manually just because I want to make sure he gets what we need him to have. Yeah, because he's got decent power. We just need a little bit more accuracy out of him. We can try to push for more power on him then. Go a little. That's an accuracy. That's a 76. Alright, so this week we get Julio Jones and Josh Jackson. We have our 4th string corner. I mean, we still have an extra corner. Anyway, we're going to choose our name. We are moving to Ireland. It is the Celtic Tigers, the Antlers, or the Shamrocks. I think we're going to go with the Celtic Tigers. Weird name, but Ireland is the wild country. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Celtic Tigers. So Julio Jones is back in for us. I'm pretty sure we didn't have really any contracts to negotiate. We said we were going to get rid of Gostkowski. His time in the NFL is pretty much done from what I've seen anyway. Eric Murray, maybe. Van Jefferson's a possibility. We definitely want to bring the punter back, though, because he is fairly young. We're going to bring him back long-term because it's a punter. It's not going to hurt us too much to have a 7-year deal on a punter. And I think the rest of these I'll just wait until the end of the season. So we get to go another. Who's all? Yeah, Titans, Texans, Colts. So the Texans again are our next game after bye week. Let's go ahead and move forward. Now we get to pick our uniforms. Kind of like those. I don't like number 3. So the pants don't change, neither do the socks. It's literally just the top jersey. Not even really looking like the helmet changes. I like this one because of the neck piece. But I just don't like the big splotch on the sides. It reminds me of the old New York Jets jerseys. We're going to go with number 1. I know that these two are the more popular. But no, this one wouldn't be terrible, but we're missing that cool little neck piece that they have these days. And it doesn't have the NFL logo, so we're going with that one. Player upgrades. Fine, I'll just do it with the damn mouse. Mahomes is a 99 overall maxed rating in all of those regards. That's insane. The only thing we can upgrade on Mahomes is a scrambler ability. We're going to move on to the next week to the Chargers. And we were 5-1. We actually lost to Detroit. I didn't even notice that. The next thing we get to pick is our stadium. And I think we're going to do an open stadium. We're not going to go with the basic, though. We're going for deluxe. And we're going to go for this deluxe traditional. I think it fits the most fans anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a huge market size right now, but we want to work up to it. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one up. And I actually have not adjusted any of the prices for anything either. Let's go ahead and sim past the Chargers. Only taken our first L so far this season. We now have our second loss of the season, so we are tied with the Colts. Our division is actually looking very, very close. We're actually going to be playing offense against this Texans defense, so hopefully we can do just as well, if not better, than what the CPU did whenever they were playing. Let's get James Washington his upgrade here. A few players here that I would like to manually give them their upgrades. Ronnie Harrison is another one. The press and a tackle, that's always good for a safety. And we get an edge rusher. And we're just going to auto-upgrade the rest of these guys here. We get a new injury. Ooh. We lose Kareem Hunt, so Jerick McKinnon going to have to step up for us. Can we pull you off of IR? Yes, we can, but we're probably going to have to cut a player then. We are. Let's go ahead and look at our left tackle room. I don't even think he's our starter. No, he is our second guy. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Will Richardson. We can bring that left tackle to right tackle, I think is what the game's going to end up doing for us. I know that is cutting a utilizing part of the offensive line backup situation. But I think what we have everywhere else is a bit more important. We'll actually have Julio Jones this game. Oh, yes, we're going with that ugly baby blue. I didn't notice that the sound cut out there for a second. My bad, guys. So we are on offense right out the get-go. See what we can do with Jerick McKinnon here in place of Kareem Hunt. Jerick McKinnon with a first down out the gate, and he would out-juke one of the defenders for an extra yard or two. Jerick McKinnon is not a terrible running back. Definitely a good runner. Just not what I'd call a number one back. But he may shock us. There we go. That's not a very good run there by McKinnon. That's not McKinnon. Ooh, and an under pressure throw there by Mahomes, and he cannot get the completion. So we're looking at a third down on our first possession. There's Julio Jones. There we go. Let's go. Getting his way up there for that catch. So CJ Price is out. There we go. There's a first on the ground. Prosis. Is there really no sound going on? Hold on, guys. Prosis. There is sound. YouTube's just on drugs. That's what I'm chalking it up to. Uh-oh. I had to check my stream really quick because it was saying that there was no sound. I was hearing quite a bit of sound. Nice little juke by McKinnon. Let's see. We can run. Play action here. See if we can hit Julio Jones. I'd really like to hit Boyle, but I don't think they're going to let him get open. They do not. So we're going to go ahead and toss it to Julio Jones. Yeah, YouTube just tells me that there's not sound once in a while, and I don't know why. How's it going, Chris? I think YouTube's just on drugs. Guys can't let Julio Jones get open like that. Scootu, yeah. Defense stepping up real nice there. Not letting him really get far. We lost Kareem Hunt for a few weeks. He's out. He got injured in the game against whoever we just played last and lost to. Well, simmed against and lost to. Oh, shit. Low chance of re-injury. We're bringing him in. We're so short-staffed on this team. It's unreal. Like, everybody, it's just like an injury-prone season. He didn't even go up like I told him to do. I told him to go downfield. Nowhere to go. Hey, listen, I'm playing as a fantasy drafted Jags. This isn't even the Jags. They're not even going to be the Jaguars after this season. I'm changing them. We're going to Ireland. We are going overseas, my dude. We're going to be the Celtic Tigers. Such a slow developing play. You're cursed. You ain't cursed. You're just normally bad. McKinnon wouldn't even go up the hole I was telling him to go up. Our offense stomped the Texans our first go around. It's all you, Jones. It's all you, Julio. Ooh! 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 Julio! Julio Jones, touchdown! Yeah, what about a safety? There ain't no safety. Ain't giving up no safety. Julio Jones is going to go get himself like a 100-yard touchdown grab. I honestly thought we were going to give up a safety. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I thought that. I'm gonna try to get this run game going. We broke off one good run at the beginning of the game. Okay, they're not playing right on my guys, so I should be able to do this. Oh, Julio Jones! I thought I was gonna get hit there. They were surrounding me and shit. Wide open, Paul Butler! Yeah, let's go, boy! Let's go, Paul Butler. They just looking for all them runs. What? What's wrong with Paul Butler, Chris? Oh, Butler is a stud. He grew up like a few miles from us. Like, he's a local boy, literally. Insane. And he made it onto Madden. Ooh, big hole for McKinnon. Kitten's getting fatigued back here. He ain't going nowhere either.
He was taken down. 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, that was a bad throw. You didn't see that, right, Chris? Okay, I don't think you're here anymore. Wow. Okay. Try that again. Down the field to Julio Jones, and that's how that play should have gone the last time.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Scott Wells was in Madden too. Oh, McKinnon! Oh! Scott Wells grew up in this town, and my brother played football with him when they were in high school. Wrestled with him too on the wrestling team. Former Green Bay Packers Super Bowl winning center. Yeah, they're gonna shift that line over. They are not. Cool. We're just gonna go this way. We're gonna get that first down. I don't think that side's any better. I think the right side would have been better to run. We're going to find out. Nope, we're good over here. There are just so many play-action plays in the Jaguars playbook. Holy shit. Why can't I think of who their quarterback is? Oh, Gardner Minshew. Let's go, Julio Jones. One hell of a day so far. Been waiting for Curtis Samuel to get open, but he just hasn't, the Jaguars' real quarterback. Oh boy! Just throw it! His name's Gardner Minshew. He became a meme for a while. Oh, Samuel. You had it in your hands. And you dropped it on the ground. They've got two good corners, which really irritates me. But are they good enough to stop a Julio Jones touchdown? We've got under a minute. Can we get down the field and score? Oh, Jones in the face! It hit you right in the face mask, dude!
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Fumbled the ball. Picked it up. Wasn't touched. Wasn't tackled. It was a safety? Ooh, one gotta beat. One gotta beat, and Samuels is gone. That is a Curtis Samuels touchdown. I knew I needed to check on him. It got too freaking quiet. All right. That was a nice chunk of yards on that run.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I mean, we're at a point where we're just kind of chewing down the clock. We're up by 19 points.
Jarrett McKinnon, the ball carrier.
Not seeing too much of a reason to try too hard now in this game.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ooh, did he get that first? Did he reach out for it far enough? He did. Greg McKinnon showing like he's a really good backup for us.
First and 10 at the
Number 2 guy in behind Kareem Hunt. We're going to go for this screen pass now. We're going to see how that goes. Nope, that's how it's going to go. A big old nope.
complete to Jarrett McKinnon. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
And Julio Jones with some maneuvering there. Dang. Getting up in the way of the defender and turning around. So many play action passes. Oh, bad throw. I did not see him there. I didn't see that there were two guys in there. That was really on my end. The line's starting to get beat on here a little bit. Oh! Oh, and Julio Jones getting me a nice block. Oh, and Samuel gets his head wrong. Not before that first down, though. He even still gets right back up. It shows off a bit. Yeah, they are starting to rip through our O-line.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Jaguars 28, Texans 9.
Ooh, and Curtis Samuel not able to bring that one in.
Intended for Curtis Samuel, incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage. CJ Prosise, ball carrier. Juan Thornhill on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And a little first down. Let that clock run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I was going to try to truck through them there.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line.
Oh, what's the flag? There's a holding call. There's probably a holding call. Of course. Pretty much we just sealed up the game and we get called for a hold. And Julio Jones just having one heck of a day.
It's a gain of 7.
I mean, Mahomes has 2 picks, but almost 400 yards. Oh, come on. That was pass interference.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Whatever. That's it. We're throwing with some power now. We're throwing with anger. We're going to get Julio Jones on this deep route. No, we're not. We're going to get sacked because we can't release the ball fast enough. Cool. Thanks, EA. Jones is going to come down with that one, though. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That is single coverage on Julio Jones. Gonna get it? Nope. I agree, Julio. Could have been a flag.
Mahomes' pass intended for number 39. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
I think they have Shaquem Griffin. I can't remember who the other defensive back is, but I know that the Texans have two phenomenally, like, stupid good corners. Are you shitting me? Okay. You know what? We're done. The game's over. We've thrown 5 interceptions. We've screwed Patrick Mahomes on this season. I'm angry. So angry I threw my bottle of water down. It actually fell over. But still. Like 5 picks by Mahomes. Yeah. 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Terrible day for Pat Mahomes. I mean, they do have 2 really good corners and a really good safety, though. Media question. Start trying to get to the playoffs, guys. So we actually have quite a few weeks here that we're going to be simming forward. We have a weekly award somewhere. Julio Jones, 11 receptions, 256 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Julio Jones had one hell of a day. Let's take a quick look at the Packers. They are rocking Lamar Jackson. Who has like every freaking running back thing he can get. Those accuracy stats are not right. Like, Lamar is not that bloody accurate. I'm sorry, but he's not. He is not RG3 when he started accurate. Melvin Gordon. Marquise Brown. So he got Hollywood Brown back? Damn. He got his own wide receiver back to him. He got Danny Amendola. The player I forgot existed. Willie Snead. Taywan Taylor. Jack Doyle. Jake Butt. Has an alright O-line. If ours was healthy, that's about where ours would be. And Jernigan. How Woods being injured. Ooh, Zadarius Smith is injured, so that's going to actually make it a little bit easier on our offense. Eric Kendricks is their middle linebacker with Roquan Smith. They got 2 really good middle linebackers. Their starting outside linebackers are both out. And they do not have the greatest cornerback situation. A lot of aged veterans. They have Earl Thomas in the back, which that's kind of a scary thought. So let's hope we can beat Green Bay. Did we do? 32-21. Haha, Clinton Dix, the former Green Bay Packer. I forgot we have him. Gets an upgrade. That's how little of an impact I've seen from Haha Clinton Dix. Boyle with an upgrade. So what are his abilities? Post up. He's a tight end! He's a catching tight end. Okay, whatever. So now we're going to play Pittsburgh, who has 3 wins. What the Steelers got going on here? They got Drew Brees with Josh McCown as his backup. Both guys coming in the league, I think, the same year. Or maybe Drew Brees came in a year before. He's got pro reads. Okay. Kerryon Johnson as a running back. That's not bad. I could actually see him doing really good in Pittsburgh. Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones Jr., Larry Fitz. We got a good wide receiver core. Delaney Walker, Dawson Knox. God, that O-line is stout, except for that right tackle. But if anything, they might have... Nope. Ooh, they even took Quentin Williams. Maybe he'll be a dud for them. He was almost a dud for us for our Jets rebuild. Matthew Judon, Alexander Johnson. Stephon Gilmore, J.C. Jackson, Quentin Dunbar. They have a good cornerback secondary, too. Like, with Stephon Gilmore, I don't even know what his abilities are in this game. I mean, I know he has shutdown. Defenders with this ability greatly react much faster to receiver cut moves when in man coverage and flat zone KO. Adrian Phillips, Isaiah Simmons. They've got a good secondary. I don't know why they're only like 3-6. They're probably going to be 4-6 after this game. Nope. They dropped to 3-7. Aging veteran Drew Brees. They have a good O-line and everything. I don't know why they're not doing very good. Nick Boyle out with a hamstring issue. Here's all of our injuries. We could bring in Sean Lee, but I'm not too worried about him coming back. I'd like one of these other guys to come back. Got some upgrades. Nothing huge. The Browns got, they're 5-5. They're outdoing Pittsburgh right now. They better have a damn good team if they're beating Pittsburgh. Teddy Bridgewater is their quarterback. Teddy Two Gloves here, trying to redeem himself in the NFL and get himself back. Miles Sanders is their runner. With Deion Lewis. Michael Thomas is their top wide receiver, which I would explain it. Delarius Slayton, that's another good wideout. Philip Dorsett's all right. Chris Hogan was good in New England. They brought back David Njoku. And 2 very young tight ends under him. O-line looks okay. I mean, not as good as Pittsburgh's. Let's see... Eric Armstead, their number 1 edge rusher. Carl Lawson on the opposite side. Jake Ryan and Dylan Cole. Oh, they've got Miles Jack. Hi, old friend. You were supposed to be our guy. Davian Howard. Jason Verrett is really kind of a touchy subject, wouldn't you think? Yeah, he should be a glass cannon. 59 injury. Trey Boston. That's actually not bad. Buda Baker. I hate going against Buda Baker. Good thing I'm not playing. Am I missing something here? I feel like we did not play that many divisional games. But we do beat the Browns 28-21. We have a weekly award. It is Patrick Mahomes with 4 touchdowns, almost 250 yards, 2 carries for 16 yards. Nick Boyle's been cleared. We're just going to go ahead and start our backups. Curtis Samuel has an upgrade. Curtis Samuel, a little bit of a physicality upgrade. I had a phone call. Going against the Vikings now. Just kind of keeps us up to date on where everybody is and why the teams are performing the way they are. Jordan Love is their quarterback. The rookie Green Bay grabbed up. That's actually a really good quarterback. Delvin Cook, Ronald Jones, John Brown, Corey Davis, Seth Roberts. Decent wide receiving core. Jordan Reed, Jason Witten. Nice tight end set. Let's see. They got Jason Peters, Roger Staffold, Billy Price, Ron Leary, Jack Conklin, on to it, Melvin Ingram. Jalen Smith, the outside. Delarius Slay. Justin Coleman. Trey Herndon. Decent cornerback group. Got an alright secondary. Terrell Edmonds back there as well. See what we can do here. And we do take an L to Jordan Love. Nick Boyle is back. Dream Hunt getting cleared. We're going to go ahead and start McKinnon. We're pretty much playoff bound as it is. I don't think that we're at a point where anybody can stop us. Yeah, the only one that could stop us would be the Colts. The Colts have to beat us, and we have to pretty much win out. So we might as well just sim up to the playoffs. Allow it to be a really close season, though. Ronald Darby some more man coverage for us. Then we can start pumping him with that zone coverage. The 6-6 Titans, I'm not too worried about. We've already beat them once. And we do beat the Titans. Now we go to Baltimore. Let's see what the Ravens got going on here. They got Russ. They got Russell Wilson. I don't like it, but that's what they got. Latavius Murray is their running back with Josh Adams. They got Keenan Allen. Randall Cobb, okay. Justin Jefferson, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're probably not gonna win this one regardless. He's got a good O-line. Their right tackle's out, but even their backup's good. The starting caliber-ish. He could be a starter. Von Miller's out. That's actually big for our offense. Tim Williams. Jonathan Jones. Tavon Young. Darius Phillips. Not too bad of a secondary. Jay Swearinger and Tracy Walker. And Brandon Carr converted to strong safety. That's weird. I didn't know he got converted. We have another injury. It continues. Oh, man. We lose 35-17. I did not think we were going to win. We're still the top of the division. Got some upgrades. Julio Jones has an upgrade. Why does it do this? It's because my cursor's on the screen? I don't know. Julio Jones. Let's work on that physicality. Keep you that big-bodied wide receiver that we know and love. Actually, still really quick. His catching is just phenomenal. Love it. We have such a reliable wide receiver when he's not hurt. Kareem Hunt's back. That doesn't help our defense, though. I didn't even look to see who Chicago had. Let's go take a look really quick at who we just faced in Chicago. The Bears. They've got Cam Newton, who is injured. So we lost to Marcus Mariota. That's embarrassing. James White. Giovanni Bernard. Tyler Boyd. CD Lamb. Okay, so the CD Lamb thing, that's okay. But still, to Marcus Mariota, OJ Howard, Virgil Green. I didn't even know he was still in the league. Not even a great O-line either. Like, our defense should have at least been able to stop their offense. So, Marcus Lawrence, Chase Young. Oh, they have Chase Young. Ed Oliver. Okay, their D-line actually looks relatively good. Which is probably where we had most of our issue. Son Riddick. Marcus Peters. There's a problem, child. Jamal Dean, Kilo Witherspoon, Micah Hyde, and John Johnson. Yeah, they have a good secondary. That's why we lost that. So we have to beat the Colts to be the #1 in our division. To at least secure a playoff spot. Bonnie Harrison with an upgrade. Go ahead and get him rolling here. Josh Jackson. I know he's not a starter, so we can go ahead and give him a slot. And Patty Mahomes with an upgrade. God damn. His accuracies with that boost is just fucking dumb. Alright, can we beat the Colts? And we do. We beat the Colts to take the division. Because that's all we needed to do was beat them. That is such a close division, though, for the between us and the Colts. Texans are 8-8, and the Titans at 7-9. We're actually going to sim through these playoffs through year one. Eric Murray with an upgrade. Boyd Dye with an upgrade. I have no clue who you are, but sure, we'll upgrade you. James Washington with an upgrade. You're more of our slot receiver, I think, Washington. Let's go ahead and make you our slot receiver. If we get to the Super Bowl by just simming, I will play the Super Bowl. We do not. We actually lose to the Texans by a field goal. None of our staff needs re-signed. Our practice squad is all here. We make it to the playoffs. Okay, so none of these guys I'm really too concerned about making them and upgrading them. . Let's go ahead. We're going to go into free agency, do the free agency signings. I want to see if any of our guys make it to the Pro Bowl. Let's go ahead and view the Pro Bowl roster. Patrick Mahomes right away, the #1 quarterback, followed by Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. No running backs. Julio Jones just makes it in. No tight ends. I don't know the names of all of our offensive linemen. Man. Yeah, we don't really get much in there in terms of defense either. Well, Adams makes it. Let's go ahead, move to Super Bowl week. We will look at yearly awards. MVP, win the MVP with one of your players. Well, that really just set that off right away. And it is Patrick Mahomes for MVP this year, leading the Jaguars to an 11-5 playoff berth before they moved to Ireland. Followed by Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson, Kirk Cousins, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Tua Tagovailoa, and Tom Brady, who is in the Saints. So, Offensive Player of the Year, we clearly got that one. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Deion Jones in Buffalo. Nobody from the Jaguars organization in the Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Joe Burrow for the Jets. And Cam Akers. So maybe the Jets will have something going. And Joshua Kelly. Maybe they just drafted all the rookies. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have nobody. I don't even think we have any rookies on the team. QB clearly goes to Patrick Mahomes. There's the rest. Gardner Minshew down there at the bottom in Kansas City. Josh Jacobs as #1 running back in the talk. Jerick McKinnon gets into the talk. Kareem Hunt also gets into the talk. Jerick McKinnon must have done something to pass Kareem Hunt for the year. Best wide receiver. Cole Beasley, Keenan Allen, Adam Thielen, Mike Evans in New York. Wow, okay. Nelson Aguilar. Julio Jones makes it into the talk at #6. James Washington at 7. Offensive lineman. Actually, Jason Kiesel is ours. Okay. He made it in. Zach Martin. Staley. Okay, we only have one O lineman. Defensive lineman. J.J. Watt in Buffalo. Gets in there. Quinn Williams. Oh, we have Jeffrey Simmons. Okay. J.J. Watt making it for the best linebacker in the league. Jordan Hicks in there. Deion Jones. Vontaze Burfict. Logan Wilson. Shaquille Barrett. Alexander Johnson. Myles Jack. I'm sorry. Bobby Wagner's the #10. Best DBs goes to Merlin Humphrey. Jason McCourty in there. Ooh. I want to see if we got any dev traits as well. We don't get a kicker? That's weird. Let's go ahead and look at the roster, see if we got any dev trait up players. It does not look like it. Maybe Jerick McKinnon? Nope. He's, I guess, always been a star. See, anything on defense? It does not look like defense has gone up either, but they might not show until after this week. Change of scenery, relocate a team. And we are now in Ireland, guys. So no retirements, really no regression. Julio Jones goes down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad of a regression for him. He loses a release, 2 medium route runnings, an injury, and a catching, and 3 catching traffic. Still going to have both those X Factor traits. We're still happy with him. Still a #1 wide receiver. So we finally have a healthy offensive line. Defensive-wise, it looks like McCourty retires. So yeah, we're definitely going to be looking for a CB1. We have 20 players ready to negotiate contracts. Eric Murray, even Gokowski's not going to come back. We will bring back Von Jefferson. We have a ton of cap room. We're just going to offer him a stock deal. Okay, and it's going to be a little bit harder for us to get free agents and retain players because of the relocation. Go ahead and bring our fullback in for another 3. Yeah, he's a 68. He'll work. Back up O lineman. I do want to bring back Paul Butler. He did work for us quite a bit there. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal to come to Ireland with us. And I'm not seeing much more that I want to re-sign. Because I'll probably wait till free agency to hit any backup O linemen. Or improve on O linemen if there are any. But there's not going to be much in here in terms of free agency. I thought we had 2 safeties up. We do. Eric Murray doesn't want a huge contract. He wants a 2-year deal. I'd be willing to give him this. Let's see. There we go. So not worried about that now. So let's go ahead. Let's move on to free agency. And we have almost 100 mil in cap space. Let's see what comes up in here. A kicker. Carlos Dunlap available. He's down to a 79 overall. Tavon Young, we are looking for a corner, but he is not what we're looking for. Pure Desire. Yeah, I just don't think there's going to be much in here that we really need. Oh, and we did let our kicker walk. We did let Steven Gostkowski go. I want to see what happened to McCourty. I want to see if he just walked away or if he retired. I'm pretty sure he retired. NFL... retired. Yeah, McCourty does retire. Does that mean the other McCourty retires? Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie retires. Adrian Peterson. Ted Ginn. Donald Penn. Ben Roethlisberger was in Philly, so was Terrell Suggs. Oh! Pete Carroll retires, as does Andy Reid. That's going to be really interesting for Seattle and Kansas City. Yeah, we really... Honestly, it's free agency. We can look into kickers. Let's see. 96-88. 97-89. And you're a little bit younger. I'm willing to give you some money. We need a kicker. Steven Gostkowski is gone. You have the starting job. Make sure we pay him money. Just Swearinger. On Young, we already knew that. Chuck Clark available, but we do have a backup safety already. That's a young outside linebacker that we could bring in, but he's not going to see the field. We're still good at middle linebacker, left outside linebacker. I would like to find a replacement for Kyle Van Noy, but it does not look like it's going to be too feasible. A lot of older players that were probably just on 1 years through the... We do not have a right tackle. That is something we should target. We're going to go for Elijah here, if that's enough to get us our top bid. It is. We do need a backup right guard, but I don't want to pay a buttload of money for a backup. That actually looks like that will work, which we also should look into drafting one. Nick Martin available. Bring in you. Left guards we could look at. I would much rather have one of these younger guys. These guys are both 23 years old. 111, 307. I think we're going to try to get Czar here. I would actually like to get him on a more long-term deal with us to have that secured spot to progress. Left tackles, we are good. Tight ends, we are fine, but we will look and see what's here. Gordon Atkins. Philip Dorsett available, but I don't think we really need a higher end wide receiver. We could bring in Quincy Enunwa, but he is an injury bugged. Andy Isabella wouldn't be bad. Robert Foster, he wouldn't be bad to have in there in case something happens. Let's go ahead and try to get Andy Isabella here. But I am going to offer him a 1-year deal. I don't want to hold on to him for the long haul, but we will give him quite a bit of money to come in. Just because it is for 1 year. He really likes that deal. I would like to find a power back. But I'm not seeing any sitting here. Yeah, these are just all elusive backs until we get into like the 60s. So there's nothing there. Ryan Fitzpatrick available that we could bring in as a backup. Tyrod Taylor, Case Keenum, Blake Bortles we could bring back. Yeah, I don't think there's much there that I want to look into. Let's go ahead and go into the next week and see if we get any of these signings. Offering these guys quite a bit of money. Get our guard, get our kicker. We do not get our right tackle. We get our wide receiver, we get our center, and we get the right guard. So we still need a right tackle. Let's see what is left for right tackles. People that cost a lot of money at this point. I will give you a 1-year deal, but I will give you enough money that you'll want to come here. How's that for a 1-year deal? Like, I mean, we have the money to blow right now. We might as well at least offer it up. And that's really the only guy I want to negotiate with. I'm not sure where we're picking at in the draft. We have 2 first-round draft picks. I mean, depending how late they are, I might trade up. So let's go ahead and start the NFL draft. Our first pick is at number 22. Let's just take a quick look at the draft board here. I do know I want to grab a corner in this first round. There were 2, 3 really good looking corners. I might wait for Patrick Surtain. I might wait till I see the first cornerback go down before I try to trade up. Okay, Trevor Lawrence is going to go number 1, which we figured he should. Edge rusher, left tackle, middle linebacker, outside linebacker, QB, right guard, wide receiver. Oh, whoa. Who we got here? We're at Cincinnati. Okay, pick number 10. Let's see what we can do here about getting Cincinnati's pick. Bengals. I don't think you're going to grab the player I want. I might be able to get you with that number 23. What all do you guys need? You guys need a right end? I got you. How about that for that pick? All right, awesome. They will definitely take that. That's filling a spot for them that they don't have to draft. They still get a first-round draft pick, and we get to have a draft pick here a lot earlier in the first round. He actually looks like he's not going to get picked till later. I probably could have waited off, but they're already starting to pick corners. We need a shutdown corner. He has a 73 overall, hidden dev, ranked number 26, got him at number 10. Wanted to make sure we got our guy. 90 speed, 77 man coverage. Definitely needs some zone bump, but aside from that, looks like he's going to be a stud and here for the long haul. So let's go ahead and jump to our next pick right away, and let's make our selection. We do need a right tackle. So let's see what they were looking like in this draft class. Not very good. What is left for offensive linemen? Is there anything here that we could grab to convert? Not really. Let's see what we got here. What do we got high up on all positions here? We have a running back. We don't need one. Could use a D tackle. There is a deep threat wide receiver here still, but he's not fast. We could bring in a second corner and have a really good competition here. Which is kind of tempting because, I mean, I don't think after Ronald Darby that we have anything that's really feasible at the cornerback spot. Quentin Wilson. Quincy Wilson, 25 years old out of Florida. I also have Josh Jackson, 25 years old out of Iowa. So it would not be too much of a stretch for us to grab two corners. Press awareness and man coverage are his top stats. Grab him here. Rank number 24. Got him at 22. Another hidden dev cornerback. 90 speed. 72 man. 69 zone. Maybe a little bit better than the other guy we got. No. He's a pure... The other guy we got was a pure man coverage corner. This guy we could honestly turn into a nickel corner with no big issue. Our next pick is at number 23 in the next round. So let's go ahead and get to our next pick here. And we got some wide receivers. They left an edge rusher. We could use a newer edge rusher. Try to get some support in there. Or we could go for one of these O linemen. We do need some offensive linemen on our team. So I think what we'll do is we will go into these left guards here. These guys are actually ranked rather nice. Not really any hidden gems when it's coming to any of these guys. Let's go ahead and grab a left guard. We could convert him into a right tackle. It's definitely going to have to be Dante Brown. 34 reps on the bench press. Let's grab him up. 67 overall. Ranked 75 in true talent. Got him at 55. That is fine. We're going to make that reach for the O-lineman. It's our second round pick. It's not like I took him in the first. So now we're going to jump forward to the third. We're going to look into... There's a free safety. If there's any hidden gems in the rough further on down here. I don't think there is. I think the C4 draft class is actually rather balanced. Alright, so really nothing in here that we're looking for. We are in the third round, though, and we don't want to give up that third round pick. I really don't want to get another corner. We've already drafted 2. I would like to get an offensive player, but it's really not looking like there's much here. Halfbacks aren't scouted. No scouted wide receivers. No scouted tight ends. Some scouted O-linemen, but nothing that we're in a major need for at this point now. Could take a D tackle. We could use a little bit of assistance on that D tackle spot. See what we got for D tackles with like a lot of power here. Try to find somebody with the most strength. 32. It's looking like Mathis with 34. This guy's strong. I think we're gonna take him. I think we're gonna take Tyler Shelvin. I know it's gonna be a big reach, but if we could get him developed, he has a strong D tackle. He's got some hit power and some tackling. He's a 66 overall, hidden dev. He should be able to be a starter for us. We do not have a whole lot in the means of D tackles. He's got an 89 strength, which is actually really good. He's got the big hitter trait. I knew it was going to be a big reach, but I was okay with taking that reach. See what we got here. We got some corners. We got more D tackles left. We've got 12 wide receivers. I think we're pretty damn good at wide out. Let's take a look into kickers. I know we signed one during free agency, but that's fine. That's actually not bad right there. We might keep that kicker. Oh, we have this pick too. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a shot in the dark here. We're gonna go by combine look. We do want a power back. We do not have a power back yet. 25, 21, 24, 23. So we're gonna go ahead and take Kalen Hill out of Mississippi State as a power back. I knew it was going to be a reach. He is 64 overall. He's got 78 trucking, 73 change of direction. He's workable. Definitely going to be just like our big bruiser back. We are in the 6th round here. There is a decent looking corner here. Few decent looking corners here in the 5th. Not that I want to bring in another corner, but it would not hurt to have a better nickel corner or developable nickel corner. Very cornerback heavy draft class. We'll go ahead and go with DJ Daniel. Catching is a #1 trait, so I am perfectly fine with a catching corner. He's definitely would be a nickel corner if we would use him. Maybe put him as a backup safety. We are in the 6th round now. If there's not really much looking here, we might just trade away these picks. How many middle linebackers we got? We got 2. We could grab a middle linebacker. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's have a #3 guy here. Not a terrible idea for us to do. Got an 85 speed. He's quick. So, and we are in the 7th round. Let's go ahead. Is there anything here that we may want? Anything here that we may need? It's looking like our O-line has enough players. We have enough halfbacks, fullbacks. We're going to end up having 2 kickers. We have enough corners. Outside linebackers are good. D tackles, we could use one, but it doesn't look like there's anybody here. The only person left is this 7th round ranked corner. Press man zone. He would turn into a nickel corner. Outside linebackers are good. Middle linebackers good. Fine, we'll grab them. 62 overall, 22 years old, from Alabama. 89 speed, 66 man coverage, 61 zone coverage is Josh Jobe. Bad tackling, bad play rec. Not really a physical corner, but it says his catching's really good, but it's not. It's a 52. Let's go ahead and get to the end of the draft. I could have probably traded that 7th round away. let's go ahead and look at... It looks like we lost a few points here on the defensive side of the ball. We're going to convert this left guard to a left tackle. Because of his size, he should be able to manage over there. Or, not a left tackle, a right tackle. Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. We'll see where he sits at there. He's going to be a 66 overall. Definitely make him a number 2 in behind Dillard. Generate best lineup one more time. There we go. Now everything's in line. Julio Jones still our number 1 wide receiver. Didn't draft anybody. Geronimo Allison still injured for us. He's going to be out for another 2 weeks going into the season. He'll finally be able to touch the field during the preseason. Defensively, we definitely got to figure out what we want to do with this cornerback situation. Everyone's got better man coverage, which is certain. Retain. And then Farley. When we go into specialists, we want Farley as our slot corner. We're going to bring you up to D-tackle number 2. Alvin Noy still actually looking pretty decent. Got some edge rushers. We're actually looking alright on this side of the ball. I don't think it's actually as bad as it's making it out to be. I mean, losing 1 corner. Now, the rough part's going to be is with special teams, we did draft a kicker. We also signed a kicker to a long-term, I think a long-term deal. Didn't we? A 3-year deal. Okay. So he's on a 3-year deal. But he is a kicker. He's not making a huge amount of money. 97 power, 89 accuracy. We might put Parker White on the practice squad. Because he does have a good kick power and he has alright accuracy. He's actually not a bad kicker. He'd be somebody that you would want to draft. So, go ahead and advance to preseason week 1. And that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. There was our lineup. Geronimo Allison actually might be back now. Yeah, Geronimo Allison is now back. We could actually cut ties with him because we do have very, very, very deep spots there at the wide receiver spot. And there's more in here. Like, nothing that we would want, but better than Geronimo Allison. So thank you everybody who joined into the chat and hung out with me. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, no, not on my autosave file. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps push the algorithm on YouTube for more people to see it. Don't forget to share it with your friends, because if you share it with a friend and your friend likes it and your friend shares it with a friend and they like it, we can get the community going much, much bigger. Also, there's a link to the Discord server in the description below. Do not forget to check that out. You can hang out, chill out, talk. We can talk some football. We can talk some other games, whatever you want to talk about. Chill out, hang out, have fun. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Till then, I will see you guys next time. This is Irony.